My name is ElMohanad El-Sayad. I go by Elmo. I'm from Egypt. The reason I actually joined this summit is to emphasize the fact that Egypt is an African nation. And I'm calling upon all the African youth, especially the Egyptians, to have a voice. And I came here representing my country, Egypt, and the university that I study in, at the University of Minnesota in America. Because in the terminology that we use right now in international development, Egypt is considered as a Middle Eastern country, which is something that makes me upset because I believe that we are very proud of our African heritage and all the African descents that we have. So I'm calling upon the Egyptian people for next year's summit to come here and to represent your country, voice your thoughts, and speak as African young people who are actually devout to develop their nation and their country.
Great. So the fundamental principle of the SDG is leave no one behind. Do you think that young people are being left behind?
Well, I think youth and young people, I'm going to speak of my Egyptian experience. So I believe what happened in 2011, the Egyptian revolution, proved to the whole world that youth can really make the change. We went down in the streets because we didn't like the system, so we revolted against the system. And we proved to the whole world that youth are a very strong power. We can make the change ourselves. And this is an experiment, and it's a lesson for everybody to learn from. If we do not listen to the voices of the youth, if we do not meet their needs, the youth are going to disrupt the system. And I remember yesterday's presentation from Miss Namla from South Africa. She said that the youth are the power. And so I believe that we can learn from the Egyptian African experience that youth, if we're not going to get involved in by the political leaders in the decision-making process, then we can do the change ourselves. And I'm calling upon youth, not just in Egypt, but I'm talking about Africa as a whole nation. We shouldn't leave anyone behind. We should all, as youth, collaborate together from all the African nations. And like something like this, the summit that we're having here, having conversations between each other is all what we need. Listening to each other is all what we need.